Chiaki tends to Nane at Chiaki's wounds. I hope they're not the wounds that I'm thinking about. Good day, good people. It is another fine Thursday in the year of the Ascent Toonlink. Dave, and me, your United States Aviator. Welcome back to another fantastic episode of the Danganronpa Hunger Games, and I bet you're wondering what's going on here. We see a whole bunch of ladies, and that's because it's
Danganronpa.
International Ladies Month. I think it's Women's History Month, actually. So yeah, we're just gonna celebrate that. But it is also, if you didn't know, a celebration of brains. I think it's World Brain Week or International Brain Week. It's Brain Week. So we're gonna celebrate with the smartest and brainiest and maybe some people who need to get their brains checked just a little bit. And we have 4 of them from every game, but since it's Women's Month, we got 4 of the smartest, cleverest, or just craziest Danganronpa characters. Women here today. And they are, in District 1, Junko, analytical prowess. With Kyoko, do I even need to say it? District 2, freaking Sayaka. yeah, she's here. Pretty clever, can't take that away from her. Celeste, pretty clever too. And I'll say it, out of all of the chapter 3s in Danganronpa, which are traditionally infuriating, this one, probably the least infuriating. District 3, we start off with Danganronpa 2. We have Peko, and we have Chiaki. In District 4, we have Nikon, brilliant. Ibuki, I don't know, but she's one of the only characters that I think is actually broken the fourth wall. Like, not like made a reference outside of the fourth wall, but shattered the fourth wall. District 5, Toko, and Hiroko, because we're starting Ultra Despair Girls. And let me be honest, Toko, she's not especially dumb in that game. I didn't give her to her in Trigger Happy Havoc, but I'm gonna give it to her. She's a pretty clever cookie in Ultra Despair Girls. Hiroko, the champ, former nurse, technically probably still nursing in the in that game. District 6, we have Monica and Kotoko. I don't even need to explain Monica. Kotoko, she's the only one who captured Kobaru. District 7, we have Miu, the gorgeous girl genius, and Karumi. Just, you need her to be smart, she can be as smart as you want. District 8, we have Kaie Day, and we have Maki. Just some good brains going all around. District 9, we have Maya, who is a genius, developed all sorts of stuff. Unfortunately, we didn't actually really ever get to meet Maya. And we have Uruka. District 10, we have the Agent of Chaos, Chisa, which means you know what's happening. You saw the champ up there, you know Chisa's here, and some crazy things are about to happen, and Seiko's here as well. Then we have 4 other people who I was just like, let's pick 4 more so that we have a standard sized game and it'll be a good time. Crazy Yoko Extra Large with non-AI Chiaki, and in District 12, we have Ryoko, who has a terrible memory, but you know what? Her brain is very interesting because we all know what brain that really is. And we have Canon, who probably needs to get a psychiatric evaluation too. And those are all of the competitors here today. So tell me, a classic standard size game of 24, which we rarely get during these seasons. We usually get it during Yi-Ball, and then almost never again. So it's nice to have just a set of 24. So your picks should be pretty good. Tell me first, second, and third. Tell me also who you think is the smartest. And because I hold these two completely separately, who do you think is the smartest and who do you think is the most clever girl? 2 different categories. Could be the same person. You can answer the same person for both. Tell me. The smartest girl, the most clever girl, and your picks for first, second, and third here today. But let me tell you, while you make those fantastic comments, you know, like this one, or that one, or even the one that I just appeared on your screen right yonder, your viewing device. You're gonna make those picks, and I'm gonna make them too, but let's put that music down and let's raise another music in as I 3, 2, 1. Get things going. Secret achievements, I got them here. The wheel, I've got it here. Almost 50-50. We gotta spin it. Will Hiroko be forced to defend? Will Chisa stare her in the eyes and say, your time is up, my time is now? Let's find out as we release the wheel right now. It is. Oh, well, that is, it is no, just go ahead and shut up, like. Oh yeah, there's no avoiding this one. Yeah, that is chaos. That is 100% chaos rating. I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna be surprised if it hits every time for the next, what, 3 episodes after this one? Oh my gosh. Because next time it'll be 50-50. It's like, we knew that it was going to get a little crazy, but I don't think any of us really expected that at the end of this season is... You expect it, but you don't realize it, and now I think we're starting to realize it, because this... As I reach behind me real quick, take this up over yonder, stretch this right here, and put this right here. If you need to make some adjustments to your comments, you might need to make them, because this is now a match for the Danganronpa Hunger Games Champions title. And this is, once again, the best odds for all of the people who are here today, because this is a standard size game. That's nuts. Who do I think is the smartest?
Danganronpa.
Junko. I'm gonna have to give it to her. She is off the charts smart, which is terrifying, which is why everything pretty much went to her plan. In terms of cleverest, I don't think I'm gonna give it to her though. In terms of most clever, I don't know who I'd give it to. Maybe Kyoko. I think Kyoko's pretty clever. I'm gonna give it to those two. I'm gonna say Junko's the smartest, but Kyoko's the most clever. So I'm giving it all to Trigger Happy Havoc. Those are my picks for first, second, and third. It's a championship match, and I think today, Mew is picking up another win, and she's gonna be a 2-time champ. I think it's Mew time. That's what I'm feeling. Ooh, but Celeste could pick up her second win. Ibuki could also be a 2-time champ. Junko could also be a 2-time champ. Chiaki could also be. Hold on, we have a lot of people here. Not actually a lot. It's like 4. 4. Is it exactly 4? Junko, Chiaki, Ibuki, Mew. No. Yeah, it's just those 4. But also Sayaka's here, which worries me, and that means she will have a better shot getting the championship today than she does in the finale. So give me Mew for first, give me Hiroko retaining for second, and give me a Kaie day for third. I'm feeling that. Are you feeling it? I hope you are, because I'm actually going to have to change the settings on my soundboard because this is now a championship episode. And I think it's time that we get things started, and we have to get things started by rolling the...
A body has been discovered!
Where? Oh. This stain will never come out! Unless, choose Mr. Clean to tackle even your toughest of messes. Caked on dirt, blood, soap scum, or grime, Mr. Clean can tackle it all. When murder seems to be the only way to get your happy ending, choose Mr. Clean to justify the means. Oh, well, let's get rid of that. Great. Let's roll this. Alright, here we are. For this episode. Ooh, 3. 3 is not a crazy resimulate. 3 is one of those things where we might just have a real normal game when we resimulate, not one time. And not 2 times. But 4. Hiroko's Danganronpa Hunger Games Champion of Champions title. Can she retain? I don't know. But we'll see if the odds are in her favor as we resimulate. 3 times. Are you ready? 24 competitors, a classic 24. My jacket's on, so you know what that means. Title's on the line. Let's do it. Let's proceed, and let's see what unfolds as the tributes stand on their podiums and the horns they doth sound, so can we please? For the title, horn bearers, sound the horns. Hiroko, it's all on you. Toko cozies up to Kotoko and you looking for allies. Maya accidentally steps on a landmine and perishes. Ryoko stabs Ruruka in the back with a trident. Ryoko's trying to come out of here with this title. You know, she's a sleeper pick in these singles games. She's never here for the singles that often, but when she's there, she takes her opportunity and she runs. Hiroko runs away from the cornucopia. Maki time travels in from a past game in her blue police call box. Which game was it? Who knows? Maybe she's time traveling in from a game that she won. I don't know. Sayaka runs away from the cornucopia. Seiko grabs a backpack and retreats. A stray bolt of lightning causes Monika and Chiaki to switch bodies. Y'all, I swear to you. I swear to you. I swear. Kyoko and Pekka, I swear. Kyoko, Pekka, and Nani Chiaki assist each other in getting the best of weapons. Junko seriously contemplates suicide. Chisa, Cannon, compare the knives that they found in the supplies. Crazy Yoko comes in with a spoon and she gets laughed at. Y'all have incited the craziest Hiyoko of the largest variety. Beware. Kaede, Celeste, Ibuki, and Mikan all run away from the cornucopia. Kurumi enters the arena but changes her mind and then leaves immediately, which means I'm gonna have to disqualify her, unfortunately. And I'll tell you what, it's not a secret achievement. So we'll go on and we'll proceed to day 1. Junko says something wrong, and Sayaka calls her a foolish fool. Maki sips on some apple cider, because it's always cider season. Celeste is tied down to a table and forced to listen to the Agent of Chaos's monologue about herself. Celeste dies of boredom. At least she's already in the finale. At least. Celeste is tied down. Oh, we just read that. Chiaki's phone rings, and there's no caller ID. When she picks it up, there's just Toko on the other line, insulting her. Kotoko runs away using her uses her secretive technique, which is running away. Seiko teaches Kaede some fighting moves. Little does she know, Kaede. Little does Kaede know, Seiko is teaching her wrong as a joke. Monika hunts for other tributes. Hiroko feels like a duck is watching her. Mikan wants to be a stepping stone for everyone. Crazy Echo sits down to Mikan next to her, has a talk with her. You're like, are you okay? Do you need some help? Nanei Chiaki receives a gift from an unknown sponsor. Peko tends to Muse wounds. Cannon uses their special attack on Ibuki, the Mega Destruction Ball of Darkness and Destruction. Does no damage. Kyoko uses a spell to suck the intelligence out of Ryoko, which shockingly works, leaving Ryoko literally dumbfounded. That's actually shocking that it worked. We've gotten through day 1, which means we can finally proceed to, yes, a real Claire de Lune. You love to see it. Especially in this fall game, you're like, please don't be an arena event. Please don't, like, end on day 1. Don't make this be like, 12 minutes. We have a championship Claire de Lune for Maya, Ruruka, Karumi, Celeste. And with 4 gone, a 1/6 of the competition is now out. And as we see, Celeste has perished. Karumi has perished. All of District 9 has perished. And that's what's going on right now. The Agent of Chaos and the Champ both remain. Never forget that. And we have all of our former champs still in. So someone could be a 2-time champ today. Who will it be? I don't know. Maybe none of them. Could be a fresh face. Could be like Monica, Kotoko. Could be like Kaie Day. Could be like Maki. Could be Crazy Yoko Extra Large, who is always a sleeper pick and a force to be reckoned with. However, we only can find out by proceeding. The title is on the line. One of these ladies will walk out as the new champ, or will Hiroko walk out still champ? I don't know. But successfully defending in this season, that takes a lot of guts. So let's see if it happens as we proceed to night 1. Kyoko feels herself developing a crush for Monaco. I don't know what kind of despair got into Kyoko. Maki finds an Etch-a-Sketch, somehow ends up breaking it in frustration. Chiaki tends to Nane at Chiaki's wounds. I hope they're not the wounds that I'm thinking about. Crazy Yoko Extra Large gets distracted. Mew, Sayaka, and Toko spend all night making a treehouse together. The end product isn't very good, but the important thing is that they worked on it together, right? Peko and Mikan are trapped inside of a box for the night as they decide to use their imaginations to liven things up. Kaede's looking to kick the chaos right out of Chisa as she hits Chisa with some sweet chin music. Ibuki, Kotoko, Junko, Kanon, and Seiko get together and form an idol group. Maybe led by Ibuki, who might not be great in an idol group. She's a hard rocker, but I don't know if she'd be great in an idol group. I don't know. I don't know. Kotoko might be the best the best manager for this group, the best leader for this group. Ryoko develops an irrational fear of Hiroko after having a nightmare about her. I don't think we actually lost anyone today as we proceed to the next round. To day 2, Ibuki, Ryoko, Hiroko, and Monica hunt for their tributes. Nane Chiaki sprains her ankle while running away from Yu. Kanon discovers a cave. Sayaka gets drenched in honey that's sticky. Kyoko, Mikan, and Chiaki discuss the killing life so far. Junko reaches a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Toko reminisces about Season 4. A fantastic season, all available in a playlist for your playing pleasure. Kotoko uses their special attack on Seiko, the Mega Destruction Ball of Darkness and Destruction. It does no damage. Jeez Louise, I think everyone's just chilling today. Crazy Yoko Extra Large sprains her ankle while running away from Maki. Peko tries to find every Monokuma on the school grounds, and Kaede uses a spell to suck the intelligence out of Chisa, but fails because there's nothing to suck out. Maybe it's the chaos that's taken over her mind. Will proceed. Okay. Well, it will no longer just be a chill time, because thousands of pitching machines appear around the school. It's an arena event. Junko manages to find shelter. Chiaki hits a home run. Kanon gets struck in the head by a baseball and perishes. She dies. No Kanon victory today. Nania Chiaki steps on a trap, gets tied up, hit by thousands of baseballs. Toko hits a home run, so does Peko. Kyoko also steps on a trap, gets tied up, hit by thousands of baseballs. Mew hits a home run. Chisa, the Agent of Chaos, steps on a trap, gets tied up, hit by thousands of baseballs. Mikan hits a home run, so does Maki. Monica convinces Kotoko to bravely shield them from the baseballs, getting her killed in the process. Kotoko, that's not a big brain move, this is supposed to be big brain day. Crazy Yoko and Sayaka try to sabotage each other, but end up both getting hit. Crazy Yoko Extra Large, I appreciate you. You did what needed to be done. It is a sad time, so I won't say it's glorious for you. In my heart of hearts, I was rooting for you. Hiroko manages to find shelter. The champ is not playing games today. Ibuki hits a home run, so does Seiko, so does Kaede, but Ryoko gets struck in the head by a baseball, and she does perish, which means, instead, we've lost 8. In what was going to be a completely peaceful game, we've lost 8. Yes, we've lost a total of 12 now. Half of the field is now gone. 2 more until your saving grace picks, but for right now, it is simply a Claire de Lune 4. Kanon, Nane Chiaki, Kyoko, Chisa, Kotoko, Crazy Hyoko, extra large, Sayaka, Ryoka. And as we see everybody's statuses, we are in an interesting place again, because now we have, what, 4 of the former champs still in. Junko, Ibuki, Miu, Chiaki. Mikan, former Agent of Chaos. Pekko's here, who is a sleeper pick. Don't count her out. Toko's here. The champ could still retain. We do not have a new champ alert yet. Hiroko is still here. Monika's here, Kaede. So is Maki. Seiko is also here. 2-time tag team champ. In fact, all of Band-Aid is here. Let's go! But it's still anybody's game. We have 12 remaining, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We made it! Welcome to Counting with Avi. And I think we're going to be counting at least 2 more people because you guys need your saving grace picks. But to get there, we gotta proceed. One of these lovely ladies will walk out with the title, or will Hiroko walk out still champ? I don't know. But let's find out. Let's proceed. Tonight too, Miu climbs into an exosol. Uh-oh. Junko walks into a portal and turns it on. Her molecules get all rearranged. Gonna catch them all because she's Junko Phantom. That's one of the last people who I'd actually want to have ghost powers. Uh-oh. Ibuki, Hiroko, Toko, and Kaede make shadow puppets over the campfire. Everyone is so much better at it than Kaede that she starts to get jealous. You don't want Kaede to go all Asylum Akamatsu on you. Hold on just a second. Maki, Mikan, Seiko, and Chiaki play a friendly game of Uno, in which Seiko wins. How delightful. Monika dresses up as Pekko, but breaks out in Cospox. Pekko just laughs, which is hilarious because people are all like, you know, are you cosplaying as someone? But that's just Pekko being Pekko. It's day 3. And Hiroko receives medical supplies from a secret admirer. Someone still wants her to keep those championships, that championship around her waist. Pekko, Mikan, and Monika make homemade weapons. Junko reminisces about season 4. Miu receives some pancakes from Avi. I'm not biased, but that is the very first winner of any of these games. Kaede tells Ibuki that she is a cardboard clone of Kaede created by Avi. I cannot confirm nor deny that. Toko starts writing a novel. Will they ever finish it? I hope so, considering her talent. Chiaki, Maki, and Seiko receive report cards evaluating their performance this game. Chiaki gets an A, Maki gets a C, and Seiko gets a big fat F. I don't think we lost a soul. No, we did not, so we can keep on going to see Night 3. Pekko, Toko, and Maki, 3 people who have never been champ, track down and kill Junko, the champ. Miu sets up a trap to kill Seiko, but fails. The trap fails and only manages to cripple Seiko. Miu attempts to try again, but Kaede finds out about the plan and kills Miu. Seiko is weakened, but Kaede, Asylum Akamatsu, has killed the one who we call undisputed, the only one successfully able to defend the title. But that might change today because Hiroko's still in. Monika develops an irrational fear of Chiaki after having a nightmare about her. A starving Mikan trades nearly half of her supplies for Ibuki's loaf of bread. Hiroko stands in the ashes of a trillion dead souls and asks the ghost if honor matters. The silence was their answer. Will proceed to day 4. Monika finds a gift from a secret admirer. It's a giant stuffed bear. Pekko confides in Hiroko. Chiaki panders to the audience. She's like, you want to see me win again, don't you? I'm the first one who ever won when Chaos reigned. Could I do it again? Could she do it again? Ibuki receives a gift from a secret admirer. Oh god, that's repulsive. Which one of you nasties? Seiko cleans her kitchen with a new kitchen gun. Toko exclaims, not the Naegis! For no particular reason, Mikan freaks out completely upon seeing a painting of dogs playing poker. Maki doesn't want to live on this planet anymore, and Kaede isn't crying. She's sweating from her eyes. We only lost 1? Is that true? No, we lost 2, which means it is going to be time on the slow grind to finding out the champion. After this Claire de Lune, 4. Junko. Miu. We have an interesting top 10, a top 10 that I actually like. I'd be fine handing the title to any of these wonderful ladies, but it's gotta be one of them. Are you ready? Take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. It's the final 10. The title's on the line. The champ is still here. As you try to make some correct picks. Do you need more picks? Unfortunately, you got out right before the top 10, which is a shame. But that doesn't mean that it's not still time for your saving grace picks. Here is the deal. We have Peko, Chiaki, Mikan, Ibuki, Toko, Hiroko, Monica, Kaede, Maki, Kakimaki, and Seiko. 3 members of the 2-time champ team Band-Aid. Now disassembled, all find themselves in the top 10 in a championship match. 3 former singles champions, Chiaki, Ibuki. 2 actually, because Mew is gone. But that third one that I was thinking about was Hiroko, who's still the champion, could be the next one to retain. And then we got fresh faces. Peko, Monica, Maki, Kaede, Toko. Who's gonna win? First, second, and third. You know how to make them. These saving grace picks. Go into your comments, into the comments, and make them known. Because that is basically a transcript of how your picks have done over the seasons. So make them, and I'll make mine. I'll take Kaede for first. Instead, give me Hiroko still retaining for second. And give me well, not retaining, she'd lose to Kaede. Give me Ibuki for third. I feel like Ibuki's gonna try and come up clutch and get herself one. Get herself a 2-time victory, but she's gonna just fall short, which means those are my picks. I hope you guys are ready. Because it's the final 10. And you saw it hit today, it could very well hit tomorrow. I know tag teams, they've just been sleeping. The Pure Boys have just been like, it's just not gonna hit. It's just not gonna hit. However, it's the top 10. A full top 10. And on the slow grind, you know who we have left. But I'll tell you once more. We have Peko, Chiaki, Mikan, Ibuki, Toko, the champ Hiroko, Miss Monica, Kaede, Kakimaki, and Seiko, who is an undeniable force. And they're all beating strong, same pulse as of a samurai woman. I think it's time. Let's do it. Let's proceed. To night 4, Monica and Toko huddle together for warmth. It's a little bit awkward because spring is coming. It'll be there for the OCs. The spring events will be in there for the OCs this Sunday, so don't forget about them. But also, go ahead and leave some more spring events. Leave them. I've put some in, but there's still more that could be happening. Peko makes a banquet for Mikan and Chiaki. The food was terrible, and in an act of rage, Mikan uses her God of Destruction abilities to erase Peko from existence. Rest in peace to her. Kaede confesses her love for Seiko. Seiko gives her a look of no disapproval. After losing repeatedly to Ibuki in chess, Maki tosses the game board into the campfire. I was just looking down one more and I was like, the other nurse here, Hiroko the champ, which means sound the alarms, it is a new champ alert, as Hiroko dies from thirst, which means either Monica, Toko, Mikan, Chiaki, Kaede, Seiko, Ibuki, or Maki will come out clutch as your new champ will proceed to the feast to see things happening. The cornucopia being replenished with food, supplies, weapons, memoirs from the tribute's families. Seiko, Maki, Kaede get into a fight. Kaede triumphantly kills them both. Monica tries to convince Mikan that their steamed hams are homemade. Mikan doesn't buy it and kills Monica. Toko decapitates Chiaki with a sword and Ibuki dies from an infection. We're down to 3. Mikan confesses how much she's come to hate Kaede. Kaede says the feeling is mutual, and Toko buys AV merchandise from AV's Wares and Despairs. After a slow game, we lost 7. A slow grind, we lost 7, and it is a terrible turnabout. 4. Peko, Hiroka, Seiko, Maki, Monica, Chiaki, Ibuki. This is it. As we see everybody's statuses, a powerful top 3. We could have the first Agent of Chaos take the title a year after she's been the Agent of Chaos. We could have Toko, the other half of former champ Jack, hold the title herself. Or we could have today truly be a Kaie day. Any of these options are completely plausible. It could be any of the above. Mikan, Toko, Kaie day. Only one can come out on top. And you know what that means? With just 3 left, Mikan, Toko, and Kaie day, I'll have to say that these 3 are caught in what we like to call a crisis. A fate. Who will it be? I don't know. I never do. We gotta find out. Let's speed through. It's the final 3. It could end right now. Ooh, it might end real soon because Kaede finds a Dark Deva in the arena, befriends it, and sticks it on Mikan, killing her. I don't know who you're rooting for, honestly, because these are 3 great folk. Technically, 1 from each of the main games, but I pulled Toko from Ultra Spare Girls as she receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor because they have to stop this. We're about to end. It's a battle between Kaede and Toko. And so I physically have to ask you guys one final question, and that is just who will it be? History has found Kaede to be a nut, a brutalizer, and a former, the first ever tag team champ. Correct. And then there's Toko, has a crazy other side, who's won plenty of games. Toko's won plenty of games in tag team action, but today, could she have some lovely luck in singles? I don't know. But will it be Kaede? Will it be Toko? One of them will stand tall as your new Danganronpa Hunger Games champion of champions. Let's find out if it will be Kaede, Toko. Will it be a Kaede, or will Toko come out on top? Let's find out. My eyes are closed, but Proceed is hovering, and we will see. The Kaede stabs Toko in the back with a trident. And you hate to see it, but you love to hear that my pick was correct. Wait. Oh, well, yeah, my pick was correct, but if you were picking Toko, I don't think you'd have a reason to be too angry, because the second time the Chaos reigns, which was today, shockingly enough, the person who gets second place finds their way into the finale. Yes, that double second. We're celebrating not just Kaede, but Toko makes her way via secret achievement into the finale bracket. But that's fine and dandy. We have to keep going, because we know now that after this terrible turnabout for Mikan, Toko, it feels good to get a pick right. It really does, especially in a championship episode. We can proceed to see the true winner. And new Danganronpa Hunger Games champion of champions. She was the first ever tag team champion, along with the steel-minded girls Komaru and sharpshooting steel-minded big sister Sarah. She has claimed her own title in singles action. She's done it today. Asylum Akamatsu, Kaede is your new champ. Piano Girl, Kaede is not Kaede. You'll love to see it. I'm not mad at that. Congratulations, especially since I picked you. New champ alert. Congratulations. And she's gonna have trouble because let me tell you, she'll probably at least defend it once before the championship match in the finale. Kaede with 5 KOs. When we said, don't mess with Kaede, she'll turn around and she will go Asylum Akamatsu on you. Today she went Asylum Akamatsu, 5 KOs in a game of just 24. That's crazy. Toko in second with 2, Mikan in third with 2, Ibuki in fourth with none, Chiaki in fifth with none. Monica in 6th with 1, Maki is in 7th instead with 1 as well, Seiko in 8th, Hiroko the champ in 9th, close to retaining, and Peko rounding off your top 10. And there we have it. Kaede is your new champ. Former tag team champion. First ever tag team champion. And now, Chaos has reigned, and she's a little bit of crazy on her side. Capitalized. We'll proceed. Congratulations to her. It started with Maya accidentally stepping on a landmine, but there was no accident how it ended as Kaede stabbed Toko right in the back. Unfortunately, but Toko, hey, secret achievement. Can't be mad at her. Are you ready? We can proceed now to the kills. We already know Kaede had 2. I'm sorry, Kaede had 5. Mikan had 2. Toko had 2. Mikan, close. Mikan was also close. Chisa had 1. Maki had 1. Monica had 1. Peko had 1, and Ryoko had 1. Everyone else had 0. Congratulations to Kaede. That's all I can say. She did it. When the world didn't think she could do it, she did it. But now Chisa's on her back. Chisa's watching her now. Will Chisa be able to do it? Will she be able to cash in Chaos again? Probably. Probably so. I'd be shocked if she couldn't. We'll go back to the reaping as we bring up the singles bracket. It is filling up. We only have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, 5 more achievements to hit. One of them I do, 2 of them I expect to hit. The other 3 you might get fan votes. We'll see. But technically none of them could hit. Technically none could hit. But that is the magic of these games. Will we see those hit? I don't know. But I'm ready to find out. Leave your spring events in the comments. Kaede takes the win. Congratulations to her. Piano Girl. She is the new Danganronpa Hunger Games champion of a champion. Kaede Akamatsu Asylum Akamatsu. I hope you guys have a very Kaede day as well. Until tomorrow, which will be tag team action, which will be a game that's larger than this one, most definitely. And a game that Chaos might reign for the first time for the Pure Boys. They've seen it reign twice in singles. They must be shivering in their boots. Yuta, Izuyoi, and Joe have to be shivering in their boots. Kotoko didn't win today, but hey, Chaos reigns tomorrow. She and Lysithia might do a little work. Let's find out though. Tomorrow, not today. Until then, and Sunday, OC action returns, and I'm excited for OC action because it's always a fun time. Are you ready for it? You better be. I think that's it. Also, yes, I already said leave spring events. Make sure to do that. Year of the Ascent, Toon Link Dave, United States Xavier taking off. Congratulations once again to your new Hunger Games champ, Kaede. Until she maybe has to defend next week because it'll be a 50-50. It's literally a coin flip. Will she defend or will she not? We'll see. Toodaloo, Flight Crew. Thanks for watching.